this is Jackie, your nerdy crafter. Ever since I was a little girl, Activision has been one of the big names that I remember for gaming, and so it's not a surprise that I'm a pretty big fan. For this week's tutorial, I want to show you guys how to make your very own miniature crystal waterfall environment. The dragon is super tiny, and it is inspired by one of the senseis in SKYLANDERS Imaginators, and his name is Ambush. I really love how the crystals really give it a kind of fantasy feel. Everything is really small, but you can make it to the scale that you want. If you're not familiar with what SKYLANDERS Imaginators is, wait until the end of the video, I will show you lots of clips. And if you want more information, all the links are in the description box below. For those of you new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. There are plenty of geeky tutorials to keep you entertained. Equally, if you like this project, don't forget to leave a like and share. All the dweebs are doing it. Here's what you'll need for this project. Brown, translucent, beige, greens, and any other color that you want for the crystals of polymer clay. All these are from Sculpey. UV resin, liquid Sculpey, blue food coloring or ink, some chalk pastels, rounded pointy tool, and a cutter. The first thing we're going to do is flatten a piece of tan and brown clay and cut them the same size. I used a piece of paper as a guide. My piece of clay had a crack effect on the back, so I used it for extra visual appeal. Flatten a much thinner piece of tan and place it on the brown. Cut off the excess. Texture the side with a toothbrush so that it looks like dirt. Now trace where you want the waterfall and pool to go and then cut them out. To cover the gaps, flatten a piece of brown and place it underneath the dirt part. And a piece of tan and place it underneath the brick part. Be sure to smooth the pieces together and add liquid clay to seal any gaps. So far, so good. Now make the bricks by using the dull side of your cutters. This environment is inspired by the scenery in Skylanders. Shade your pieces with chalk pastels if you want. For the grass, flatten a piece of green and place it on top. Leave some bald patches on the ground. Blend the pieces together, then make a grass effect with a needle tool by making lines and circles. Shade the patches. Add some moss to the wall by removing small pieces from your green clay that was mixed with translucent clay. Once you're happy with the moss, put the two pieces together, smooth the ends, add a piece of brown in the gap, and then add lots of liquid Sculpey to seal it fully. Mix brown and tan to make the tree trunk, shape it, and then place it. For the crystals, mix your colors with lots of translucent and make small snakes, and then you're going to bake them for 10 minutes. Once they're cooled, shave off the outer layer to make strong angles that look like crystals. Now place the pieces however way you want, but make sure you do use liquid Sculpey. To make our tiny dragon, make a teardrop with your brown. Make indents and add yellow for the eyes. Now add 3 slim pieces on the top of the head. For the body, roll a piece with 2 slim ends, one shorter for the neck and the other longer for the tail. Shape it in the position you want and add the head. Now add the back and front legs. Add any details that you want. You're going to bake it for 15 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure that your oven was preheated. Once it's pre-baked, make some thick, wavy pieces for the trees.
If you want to make a more realistic look, you can go ahead and texture it the same way we did the grass. Now you're going to bake it one last time for 30 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it's baked and cooled down, tape the open end and make sure it's firmly stuck. If you want to use clay for this part, you can make a water effect instead of resin. Watch my duck in a pot for information on how to use clay instead of resin. If you're new to resin, be sure to watch my resin crafting tips video. Links are in the description box below. Once the layer has cured, remove the tape and add resin to the bottom pond and let it fully cure. If you want extra layer of depth, go ahead and paint the crevices brown and wipe off the excess with a wet Q-tip.
All done! I love the Skylanders game, but Skylanders Imaginators is really different because you actually get to create and customize your own hero and play with him or her in the game.
Welcome to the Creation Crystal Portal Master. Here you can create your very own Imaginator.
I found myself spending so much time customizing each character, so you can choose the class, and then afterwards you can choose the ears, the hair, the look, the eyes, the height, everything, even down to the catchphrase. Just look at all these options.
I summon the big guns.
The gameplay itself is very classical Skylanders. Of course, if you want to challenge yourself, you will take a harder difficulty. Skylanders is one of the games that I go to if I want to relax and not worry too much about the decisions I will make. So whether you're a kid or an adult, this is definitely a game to keep you relaxed. And I have to admit, I did laugh out loud quite a bit with the puns and cameos in there.
But being a lot more evil about it.
Well, I'm teeming with anticipation. Let's go, team! See what I did there? No? Okay.
So if you're interested, check it out. It would make a great gift if you know someone who is a Skylanders fan, and if you want to try it out, why not? Thank you so much to the awesome people at Activision. It's always such a pleasure working and making projects with you. The winner for this delicious looking iPhone 6 phone case is... Make sure you contact me. My email is in my About section. If you didn't win, don't worry, I will have more giveaways, but since the holidays are quickly approaching, the post office is a pain in the butt. If you want to see more giveaways, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to add me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. Especially Instagram. Until then, I will see you guys next Friday.